at the International Culture and Event Center, the Dome in Akure, for the launch of Priesthood in Governance, authored by Oluwatobi Oke. The book, dedicated to Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, part of his 61st birthday celebrations. Ondo State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Kayode Ajulo, reviewing the work, applauded the author's ingenuity and foresight, calling it both timely and timeless.
Going to chapter 5 and chapter 6, I think I would like to marry these two together, because here it offers a detailed chronicle of who the celebrant is and his leadership, his biography, policy priorities.
Author Oluwatobi Oke described his book not merely as a write-up, but as a movement, mandate, and manifestation of God's prophecy.
The Priesthood in Governance is a book that speaks about the person, the leadership, and the priesthood of our amiable governor of Ondo State. The book describes him as an anointed leader that originated from divine selection, moral authority, and virtues with unshakable sense of destiny.
Ondo State Deputy Governor Olaide Adelami, who unveiled the book, portrayed Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa as divinely endowed, noting that his time spent in worship and obedience to God shines through in his decision-making, particularly in leadership and governance.
The review of the book, Priesthood in Governance, and the testimonials of others have clearly reinforced one central truth, that leadership, when grounded in integrity, humility, compassion, empathy, inclusiveness, and accountability, produce tangible results in good governance.
The celebrant, Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, represented by his younger brother Williams Aiyedatiwa, thanked author Oluwatobi Oke and the people of the state for their trust in his administration. He credited the support, encouragement, and prayers as key to his governance modest achievement thus far.
If there is one principle that has guided my journey, it is this: power is a trust. It is a loan, not a possession. Leadership is authority exercised in trust for others. As political office holders, we should bear in mind that we are merely custodians answerable to God and then to the people we serve.
The governor reaffirmed his commitment to building a prosperous Ondo State while prioritizing the welfare and well-being of all residents. Some attendees, speaking to newsmen, stressed the book's importance while urging Governor Aiyedatiwa to stay steadfast and avoid distractions.
The man had the heart of God, and that's why it's very easy for him to do extraordinary in terms of project delivery, in terms of respect for people, respect for elders, so many other things.
I'm convinced beyond reasonable doubt that whatever he does today is in line with the directive of God. He has the interest of the state at heart. He is interested in developing the state beyond where he met it.
I don't expect him to be distracted, but he's a human being. It's easy for him to easily get distracted. So I would implore him not to get distracted by what people are saying and just carry on with the good work he's doing in Ondo State.
Priesthood in Governance spans 7 chapters across 129 pages. The first assignment performed by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa on arrival at the government cenotaph in Akure, venue of the event, was to inspect the parade.
Ready for your inspection, Your Excellency.
This day was initially marked on the 11th of November every year to coincide with the remembrance of the day popularly known as Poppy Day, or 11/11.
A minute silence was observed in honor of the fallen heroes.
May the souls of our departed hero rest with the Lord. Amen.
Governor Aiyedatiwa led other dignitaries to honor the fallen heroes with the laying of wreaths. Aiyedatiwa described the event the highest way of showing respect to the fallen heroes and the living ones who fought gallantly to protect the territorial integrity of the nation. The governor, who renewed his commitment to promoting the welfare of dependents of the heroes past, said all hands must be on deck to advance the state at all levels while making life more meaningful for every inhabitant.
As we gather here, it is pertinent for us to reflect on the profound impact of their service. Let us remember not only those who have fallen, but also the families and loved ones they left behind, particularly the widows whose resilience and strength inspire us. For us in Ondo State, this celebration will not be complete without taking responsibility for the welfare of widows of the fallen heroes. This ceremony is therefore not just about remembrance, it is also about empowerment.
Governor Aiyedatiwa, who highlighted impacts of his administration on the state and the people, appealed to well-meaning individuals and corporate bodies to join hands with government to support and promote the welfare of dependents of the heroes past, while restating his resolve to improve the living standard of the people. He commended the efforts of all security agencies in the state and noted the need for residents to join hands with government to enhance the security architecture of the state.
We recognize the importance of giving financial and material support to the legionnaires, widows, and dependents of these patriotic heroes. The microcredit loan scheme to the widows of the departed heroes, which is at zero interest rate, remains a unique program which shall be sustained. The sum of 50 million naira only has been approved and released this year to accommodate more than the number that we considered last year.
The 2026 Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration in Ondo State concluded with the presentation of 50 million naira interest-free loan to the widows and dependents of the fallen heroes by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa as a way of promoting their well-being and welfare. The delegation of the Nigerian Education Loan Fund Initiative was led to the governor's office in Akure by its managing director and chief executive officer, Mr. Akitunde Sawyer. The team was in the governor's office to meet minds with Governor Aiyedatiwa on how to make students from the state benefit more from the loan scheme initiative. The managing director, Mr. Sawyer, said the visit was anchored on the vision of President Bola Tinubu, who signed the Nigerian Education Loan Fund into law on April 4, 2025. He explained that the scheme was designed to provide interest-free loans to young Nigerians in response to the country's large youth population and low access to tertiary education. Sawyer said applications were made online without the need for personal connections, adding that institutional fees were paid directly to schools, while beneficiaries also received stipends.
They don't need to know me, they don't need to know any of the directors. They go online, they provide us with certain pieces of information. We assess that at our office. We check that they're eligible. If they're eligible, we approve the loans. They can approve for institutional charges, institutional fees. If we approve that, the fees go direct to the institutions. So we decided to pick up the baton, having appointed us to go and implement this, and begin to tell Nigerians, parents, that soccer is now here. They don't have to struggle as much to look for fees for their children.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who commended President Bola Tinubu for initiating the scheme, described it a historic intervention and first of its kind in the country. Aiyedatiwa said the initiative complemented existing bursaries and scholarships by providing an additional platform for students to finance their education. According to him, bursaries and scholarships are free grants that require no repayment, as the loan scheme addressed extra fees and financial gaps, ensuring that no Nigerian youth is denied access to university education due to poverty or lack of support.
The one we are giving bursary and other financial support, they are free gift. They don't need to pay back. They have that. They have a opportunity of having extra in case that is not enough. So there won't be any excuse whatsoever to anyone in Nigeria not to be able to have a university degree. You cannot say because my mother is poor, my father is poor, I have nobody to help me. The government has made that platform available for all to have opportunity of obtaining the university degree through this platform. So we must thank Mr. President for this great initiative.
The governor congratulated the managing director on his appointment and commended the management team for his commitment to driving the initiative. He expressed confidence that many youths will benefit from the scheme if awareness is adequately expanded. Aiyedatiwa said the loan scheme is primarily designed for students in public institutions, adding that those in private universities are less likely to require such support.
But it's for all. You don't need Godfather to access it. I believe that is the way the program is operating. If that is the way it is, then they have no excuse. We just need to educate them to create that awareness, which I want to assure you that we will do here in the state. I must say this is a very, very good initiative, and once again, thank you for coming. For us, we encourage people, especially the indigent students, that this opportunity is available. They should access it. It's for their own good. And for the good that their parents can free other money for other things, while they also make them more responsible, knowing that as I'm schooling, I'm sponsoring myself because it's like a future a debt that I have to pay in future. So it makes me more responsible that I have this that I have to repay.
The governor also recommended campus-based engagements to address misconceptions, repayment concerns, and limited understanding of the scheme among students at different levels of study.
The solemn service attracted members of Ondo State Executive Council, heads of security agencies, serving and retired military and paramilitary officers, families of fallen heroes, and other top government functionaries. In his sermon, Pastor Williams Aiyedatiwa reminded the congregation of the need for gratitude to God, urging servicemen, women, and public office holders to remain faithful, disciplined, and committed to selfless service in the discharge of their duties.
A time will come, those people you look down on, when you think you are the best, a time will come, this body will not be willing again. And those people you look down on, Remember that scripture, God gives power to the weak. Those that you look down today as the weak, the power might be given to them tomorrow. When you will now be weak, you that think you are the strongest. What now happens? Remember Lazarus and the rich man. Power. Invest your power wisely.
Also, the commander of the 32 Artillery Brigade, Akure, Major General Justin Ifeanyi, described Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Day as one set aside to honor the courage and sacrifice of military personnel.
We that are taking care of their families will not waver because they are falling to this. We will ensure that none of them or nothing is lacking to take care of them and their families.
Delivering remarks on behalf of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, Ondo State Deputy Governor Dr. Olaide Adelami acknowledged the challenges faced by widows, dependents, and physically challenged veterans, calling for sustained prayers, compassion, and support to ease their burdens.
Their silent tears, quiet struggles, and enduring strength must never be ignored. A country that forgets its heroes' families risks losing its moral soul. I therefore reaffirm that the government of Ondo State remains deeply committed to the welfare of our veterans and the families of our fallen heroes. Beyond words of remembrance, we are determined to offer practical support through financial assistance, empowerment programs, and social interventions designed to restore dignity, hope, and opportunity. Our partnership with the Nigerian Legion remains strong, purposeful, and fair.
Dr. Adelami further urged churches, communities, and individuals to continually pray for peace and security in the country and Ondo State.
Acknowledge the wealth of experience and capacity that resides in our retired military personnel. Many of you remain energetic, disciplined, and committed to service. I urge you to continue contributing to community development, peace building, mentorship, and neighborhood security. Your experience remains an asset to our state and our country.
Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Seun Osamaye, reaffirmed the state government's commitment to the welfare of widows and families of fallen heroes, assuring them of continued support and intervention programs.
We express our deepest appreciation and eternal gratitude to the brave men and women who have paid the supreme price in their line of duty. Your commitment and sacrifices have safeguarded our freedom and territorial integrity. Your legacy will continue to inspire generations to come. Today we honor you and will remember you.
The church service featured special prayers
for many Ondo State residents and visitors. Memories of the popular Mari Festival had faded since its last outing 9 years ago. The current administration under Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has revived it, sparkling widespread delight. The frenzy and thrills, including the palpable joy among the people, were evident as they gathered for the event marking the celebration of rich cultural heritage of the ancient town of Idore and the Sunshine State. Star artist Teniola Apata, fondly called Tenny Makanaki, said the festival aglow with her electrifying and melodious performance, sending waves of excitement through the arena. Local artist, entertainer Dr. Arutele, the award-winning state cultural troupe and the Idore cultural troupe also thrilled the audience with vibrant displays that added color and rhythm to the event.
Money no day, I swear to God, you nobody there for me. Ẹni agbójú òkúlé ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ tó wá ẹni àgbà.
Commissioner for Culture and Tourism Adesoji Afolabi hailed the Mari Festival's return after 9 years as a proof of the Aiyedatiwa administration's dedication to cultural revival, grassroots development, and tourism as drivers of economic growth and peace. He added that the event has reignited hope, boosted cultural pride, and reaffirmed tradition's enduring role in Idore.
By bringing this festival back to Idore, we have rekindled hope, strengthened our cultural pride, and reaffirmed that our tradition truly matters.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa calls the Mari Festival's revival a bold cultural rebirth, urging Ondo State to safeguard its indigenous identity despite globalization, highlighting the state's diverse community festivals as embodiments of history, values, and unity.
We have brought to life again the Mari Festival. Here in Ondo State, we are very, very rich in culture. The various towns and communities with different festivals. That is what distinguishes us from one community to the other. Even though the world has become a global village where there is acculturation and enculturation, that is, culture has been moved from one country to the other. But there is still that culture mix that you can see in the display of our own people.
Governor Aiyedatiwa expressed delight at performances blending tradition with modern flair, especially young artists fusing rap and contemporary rhythm with the Idore language. He noted these displays prove culture can evolve without losing its essence. Explaining the festival's roots, Aiyedatiwa said Mari, deeply tied to Idore Hills, translates to "You will not fall," a traditional encouragement for climbers tackling the iconic steep terrain. Governor Aiyedatiwa pledged a grander, more colorful Mari Festival in 2026, assuring close collaboration with the Ministry of Culture and Tourism to elevate the event.
This is the first time I will be attending Mari Festival too. During the time I was Deputy Governor, we did not organize anyone, but we are back now. I'm fully back. Fully back. I want to promise you that by next year, I am coming here again in a bigger form.